All right, in this tutorial, we're going to learn how to cut out our shoes using kind of a few steps here to get it set up. And you can see my green line is my cut line right here. You can see that there's some things that aren't perfect, so we got to make a few adjustments like that. But you can see the line is essentially a path offset that's going all the way around. Now, if you have a line, like it looks like Braden does, that goes all the way around your artwork, you can probably just select that line and do a path offset. But I have a foolproof method that we're going to use right now. So here is Braden's shoe, and I'm going to select this all and kind of shrink it a little bit just so it fits the artboard so you can see it. Okay, just like that. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is arrange my layers so I've got another layer right here. So in order to do that, I have to hit this icon right here. It's called New Layer, and we've got one on top. And this is kind of finicky here, so make sure you're paying close attention step by step. I'm going to hit Select All, or Command A to select everything, or you can just drag a box over everything. And then I'm going to hit Command C to copy. And then I'm going to go ahead and lock that and then close that so you can't see it. Select this layer and hit Command-Shift-V to paste it in place. So there's our new one on top. And we have a red layer right here, so the paths are in red right here. So we know that that's the one that we're using. So what we're going to do is we're going to take everything and actually combine it into one shape. We'll use the Shape Builder or the Pathfinder Unify tool to do that. So with everything selected here, I'll go to Properties, and then I'll go to Pathfinder, and then this first one right here is Unite. And that's basically just going to take everything and mush it into one. So now we have one shape. And in our Layers palette, remember, it's up on top. So I will call this one our Cut Contour. Contour line is the line that goes all the way around something. And then if I bring that back, you can see that's the inside. So we still have a line that goes all the way around the shoe, and then we have this one right here that we just need to enlarge. But we have to do this with an object. We have to do this within an offset path, and I'll show you why. We can't just take this and enlarge it because it doesn't enlarge all the way around it evenly. So we have to do what's called and I'll hide this so you can see it. We'll have to go to Object, Path, and then Offset Path. Now when you do that, it creates two lines. It creates a second line. And so you need to decide how far you want it to go. So I'm just going to keep it at 10 because I like it, but you can go bigger or smaller. And in fact, if you want it kind of right snug on top of it, you're welcome to do that as well. Or if you want it right smack on top of it, you don't have to do the cut or the offset path. You could just keep it like that if you wanted to. So I am going to do the offset path, and I think it's going to look better with the offset path, but you do you. Give you a choice, and then I'll keep it at 10. Now here's the deal. We have this outside offset one and the inside one. So what we need to do is select with our white arrow, unless they're separate. They are separate, so I could actually hit it with my black arrow and just delete that inside one. So now when we bring this back, we have the shoe and the outside path. So now what's left to do is to select that and give it a different color. And I'll just make it oops, I don't want to fill. Let's go to the stroke, and then I'll just give it like this red. Okay, and you can see there's a weird inconsistency here, so I'm going to come back and fix this with my white arrow and just kind of pull that in. And I can even soften this just to keep things organic. Okay, and I knew I had another one over here. So I'm just double checking the cut contour line. So it looks nice and neat all the way around. Looks like I got another one right here. Bam, pull that one in, and so on and so forth. Looks like everything's looking good. So I've got my boot right here, and then I've got my cut contour right here. Same protocol, SVG. We'll go to File, Export, Export As, and then make sure it's SVG is selected right here. Braden's got his name on it plus shoe project. That's awesome. Save it to your folder, hit export, and then this option comes up. You just hit OK, and then that's what you'll resubmit. Thanks, y'all. Have a good one.